It had been a long while since I decided to check on my Nintendo Wii. There was a lot of stuff that I forgot I even had, like old downloadable games. There was so much nostalgia. I checked it, and sure enough, I did see the Wii detection software. In all of its glory, just right there for me to see. I was presented with the options whether I could go to the channel and use it or go straight back to the home menu, and sure enough, I didn't really bother with that just yet. I wanted to see what else I had on my Wii, and sure enough, I had things like YouTube and other such applications. I did also play a couple old Wii games, things like Mario Galaxy and probably something simple like Wii Sports. Really just a bunch of regular games I had. But sure enough, I knew eventually I couldn't put it off for too much longer. I knew I had to check it out, and that's what I did. I went over to the Wii Detection software channel, opening it up, and I was greeted with a bunch of new firmwares and softwares, the whole kit and caboodle. It was a mess, to be honest with you. Either way, I took a look at some of the software, and it was all kind of regular stuff, nothing too interesting. A couple new updates for different applications and other such things like security software I could install. Really just nothing out of the ordinary. Until I closed off. I exited the application, and as soon as I did, the Wii menu screen wasn't particularly off, it just felt kinda... I guess the best way I can describe it is slightly duller than it usually was. So, yeah, I guess in a sense it was kind of off, but just not conventionally. It seemed somewhat similar, just a slightly darker tone. I actually figured at first maybe it could be something to do with my TV, and I actually took a look at my TV for a good couple minutes trying to find the cause of it, but to my surprise, there was nothing bad there at all. It was seemingly a problem definitely rooted towards the Wii itself, which I scanned endlessly for hours trying to come up with a reasonable explanation as to why my Wii was acting like this. Now sure enough, I did eventually find the problem. The problem itself being the fact that something was bugging up my Wii. Some kind of background software. But the issue was, I couldn't remove it without fear of destroying the console. It was literally a form of code that it ran off of to work. So, it was really just something up with the general coding of the Wii that made it not want to work. Eventually though, after a while of mucking around and just playing as normal, it worked. And also, that's when I was greeted to the Wii message board. There was one message. It wasn't the playtime that I spent, it wasn't anything else. It was simply a, "Hello, we missed you," in the trademark name of the console. I was left stunned, and arguably just a little bit creeped out. I didn't really know what to think of this, and to be honest, I didn't know what I was really gonna do. I just stood there for a couple minutes looking at the message on the screen. And then to my surprise, I got another one. "Let's talk. You've changed so much." That message was the one that drew the line for me. I didn't really want any more part of this, I just wanted to go to bed and brush it all off. But I couldn't. Part of me wanted to keep where I was, and that's exactly what I did. I even read the down letter again, noticing another line underneath it, which my eyes glazed over, which simply said, "I have too." The Wii said that it was then going to do a system update, and that was nothing out of the ordinary. To my surprise, that was kind of normal. But it felt arguably more creepy. Just something about it, and the offness of suddenly getting this weird message. It sent a chill down my spine, and to be perfectly honest with you, there's just something about it that just seemed uncanny, like it was a communication on a whole different level. Something like, sort of like what a chatbot would say. I played a few more games after that, but shortly after that, I just decided I'd had enough. I went back, I relived my nostalgia, and I also relived some moments of terror. That was enough for me, and I turned off the console. I went to bed, I went to sleep, and my dreams, they weren't any better. I dreamt that something regarding the console was terrorizing me, like a me or something, like something I created a long time ago. This other me. I don't know why I created it. It was just for the sake of it. You know those old custom me's people would do back in the day, like, you know, cool and clever things? Well, I created this weird bunny rabbit me, or whatever. It was an attempt anyway. And yeah, it wasn't particularly great, but it was decent, and I put a lot of hours into it. Although something now just felt tainted about it. Could just be the scary encounter, but it just felt so much more than that. Like it was something I couldn't really escape from. But then again, it is a nightmare, and I suppose all nightmares eventually, no matter how bad, can always be forgotten. I'm not sure if I'll update you guys, but if I do, in my own time, I'll be sure to make it brief. I don't really like spending long amounts of time dwelling on this, it just doesn't really sit with me very well, but like I said, if I am to return with another sort of brief rant about all this, I'll let you guys know if there's any changes or developments. But as of now, I think I'm gonna go sign off. That package I got the other day arrived, and although it's nothing too special and nothing to mention here, it is a nice surprise. Hey guys, Liveups Finest here. I just wanted to make a quick announcement, sorry for the later upload. I know I've just had very little time recently to do things, but I'm back now, again. I hope this video was not too late. I've got some other things planned. I'm doing a binge round analysis, further on in the future, so you guys can look forward to that. You're looking at like a good hour-long video, so, that's pretty fun. And finally, I've got more sort of top 5 horror videos planned, and also late night live up. That's going to be a whole new thing, where I basically read off stories which you guys can fall asleep to if you're interested in that. I don't know why, I just thought about it as, I thought, well, you know what, recently I've been watching a lot of like true crime sort of things and like scary stories to fall asleep to. I thought, why not do that here? But yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, greatly appreciated. And maybe, if you'd be so kind, please do comment as well. I literally, I read all the comments on my latest videos, on my old videos, at least I try to, and, I take that feedback and I roll with it. So, please do comment, greatly appreciated, and that will do. That's the end. There is no more to say. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, guys.